The following has been paid for by the U.S. of A. Play Freebird! All of it! Forever! Team USA Dub INS wins! 2-1 in overtime to the Canadians, beating Team Canada and the Fighting McDavids. And this is the last Team USA recap. Thank you to everyone who's watched the videos doing this. This weekend's been a thing. It's been a thing. So, apologies for the semifinals video. Was not my best, just really ill-timed. So, anyway, it all came down to this, didn't it, ladies and gentlemen? USA versus Canada. Jedi, Sith, milk, spaghetti, peanut butter, gummy bears, eternal enemies. And my God, this game, blessed by the mythical, toothless hockey gods themselves. 46 years to the day of Miracle on Ice. 16 years ago, the game that got me fully invested in hockey, USA versus Canada, Vancouver, Sidney Crosby, the golden goal. Revenge. Four Nations face-off. Revenge for that. Yes, it's a lesser event, but shut up. This was the matchup we wanted. We wanted USA versus Canada. And when this got underway, the USA needed to survive the first 10 minutes. The first 10 minutes for the US, stay in the game. Don't let it get away from you. If Canada scores 1 or 2 goals in the first 10, it's done. But the USA, Uno reverse card, Matthew Boldy threw 2 defenders, one of them Cale Makar, threw both of them on Binnington. What? Right through the 5-hole. Close your legs, Benny. Gets it in. Matthew Boldy. Fortune favors the bold. Gets it in. 1-0 Canada. 1-0 US. And that's exactly what you needed to do. It's what Sweden did. It's how probably, but anyway, it's how Czechia got up early. You get up early on the Canadians and you put them on their heels. And the entire game, Canada was chasing. They never led. Not once. And Hellebuyck played out of his gourd, out of his mind. At one point, I thought, is Connor Hellebuyck going to shut out Canada? McDavid? Celebrini? McKinnon? Makar? Not Josh Morrissey? Could that happen? He's making great saves. End of first, still 1. Into the second. U.S. takes a penalty. It was a penalty. Interference, holding, whatever. And then another one. 5-on-3 for Canada. Uh-oh. And this was it. Full 93 seconds of a 5-on-3 for Canada. And I was a bit surprised John Cooper didn't call his timeout. Because that's a turning point. And I was very surprised Canada tried to do a lot of north-south passing, cross-ring passes. And there was only one time they had to grip it and rip it. That was Nathan McKinnon, top of the circle, winds, fires, misses everything, and out of the zone it goes. And when you're doing a 5-on-3, you'll take that. If they score, it's a hell of a snipe. If they miss, it's out of the zone. But I was surprised that Canada has a guy at the point, it's most likely Makar. Why not grip it and rip it? Why not? Yes, you have McDavid, but you're trying to do the 1, 2, 3, 4 into the net. Yes, you don't have Crosby for his usual backdoor play. You don't have it. But the U.S. kills it off. And I said this in the break room. If Team USA pulls this off, remember that 5-on-3. And Canada realized at that point, now they're pissed. If this was an anime, this is Frieza in his second form. This is Toguro getting up to 80% power. This is when the anime villain decides to take himself seriously. As a protagonist, gets a hit on him, and he bleeds. Now I get serious. And Canada got serious. Cale Makar with a missile just underneath the blocker. 1-1. End of second. Just get to the third. Get out of the period tied. And into the third, Canada took over. Connor McDavid on a breakaway. Didn't go in. Macklin Celebrini. It's my time. I'm going to score. No. Devon Toews on the doorstep. And Connor Hellebuyck reaches back with the paddle down. That goes in. It's 2-1. It's game over. USA only has 5 shots on goal the entire third. Canada, all levels on offense, all in. They had 6 or 7 good chances to end it. But Hellebuyck stood tall. The man. Standing tall. And a late power play for the U.S. A 4-minute. Jack Hughes sacrificing his teeth. We'll get to that in a second. But then they take a penalty about midway through the second power play. So then Canada with another power play. They can't cash in. And we go to overtime. 3-on-3. I know. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes it. It should be like the hockey gods want. 5-on-5 until we get a winner. But it's 3-on-3. This is the Olympics. We're structured. We are structured. We need to keep things moving, keep it humming, and keep it going. Well, you're the last event to be wrapped up. Yeah, the schedule. I ain't saying it's right. But we go to overtime. And Canada with a few looks. And I like what Steve Dangles... I saw this on X. And I think it's right. Canada was going for the kill shot. But everybody wanted to be Sidney Crosby in 2010. McDavid. Celebrini. Half of Team Canada watched Crosby score that goal in 2010 and said, I'm doing it this time. Mitch Marner, I'm doing that. Connor McDavid, I won the 4 Nations. I'm going to win this. I'm going to do a Crosby. And all it took, Werenski knocks the puck past Cale Makar, who's pinching up a good bit on a 3-on-3 with McDavid. If he holds that line, it's a 2-on-1. It's a 2-on-none. Makar and McDavid. Instead, Werenski gets it up the ice. Jack Hughes follows. Another American in. It's a 3-on-1. Werenski fights off a defender, gets around, feeds Jack Hughes, and like I always say overtime is a pyramid. This is the $100,000 one. Last subject: things you climb. What things you climb? A ladder, a stool, the corporate ladder. Things you climb. Jack Hughes shoots and he scores. He scores. Jack Hughes wins it. A little hard to see because of the angle, but Jack Hughes, 5-hole, Benny in the net. And it's over. It's over. USA wins. USA frickin' wins. Play Freebird forever. Helmets, gloves, sticks, everywhere. Brock Nelson hops off the bench and runs down and hugs your goaltender. Hug that man. And the overhead shot of all of them bunched up by the scorer's table in celebration. I need that high-res shot so I can put it in my house. Joy on one end, gut-wrenching loss on the other. And they skate around with Johnny Gaudreau's jersey. They took the jersey around. USA wins. 2-1 the final. Connor McDavid gets tournament MVP and best forward. Sure. I mean, yeah, he was. But USA gets the gold, Canada silver, Finland bronze. And watching Canada take every single gold medal around their neck. They were so dejected. Mark Stone, stone-faced, who's just standing there looking at the gold medalist like, just put the medal around my neck. Just put it around my neck. Don't look at me. Go down the line. Go. In the U.S., they get the gold. They play the Star-Spangled Banner. Jack Hughes in his post-interview saying how he loves his country and loves America. Jack Hughes, who will never have to buy a drink for the rest of his life. We did it. The boys did it for the first time since 1980, and the miracle on ice. Congratulations, boys. To the victor goes the spoils, and to the gold, to the U.S., because what the F is a kilometer? Well, that was fun. Who's up for Chinese? Do this again in 4 years in Paris? We'll see. Do this again in 2 years in the World Cup of Hockey? Sounds decent. Congratulations to all the guys in the U.S. The U.S. wanted to play a tough, gritty game. Mike Sullivan built that team, so did Billy Guerin, and that's exactly what they got. Yes, Connor Hellebuyck would have to play the game of his life for the U.S. to win, and that's exactly what he did. Build a statue of Connor Hellebuyck. I want a statue of Jack Hughes outside of Prudential tomorrow. And that's it. That's it. The Olympics are done. These USA recaps are done because the NHL comes back on Wednesday. And it'll be time to put this away. It will. There's part of me that doesn't want to. And the rules say you have 24 hours to enjoy. So it's about 8 p.m. The winning goal was scored around 11 a.m., so you still got at least about another 15 hours to enjoy it. They all head back to Miami tomorrow, and they all head back to their teams. And I head back to the black and gold. But you'll be forever champions. Forever. And no Canadian or Finn, or Sweden, Chechnyan, or I'll even say it, or any Russian can take that away from you. So that is it. Thank you so much to everyone for watching. And they did it. USA went all the way.